So, this is the clarification of the feminine. We're talking about the feminine, and we think about it as women and what women might need to do. And it's just not at all true because women, we're all been women and men. We all have masculine, feminine within us. And this is what must be healed before we can have any kind of relationship, much less a spiritual soulmate relationship that supernova souls know they're here to work on. We have to have this relationship in ourselves of wholeness of the masculine feminine. That's the heart chakra is so essential to activating the heart chakra. And so we've had a complete misconception of what it means to invite the feminine and divine feminine. A lot of this has to do with the distortions of the CIA version of feminism, the hijacking that took feminism in a completely wrong direction in order to derail the whole movement, right? But now we're coming back to a true new feminism. And I'm going to tell you what it is. It has nothing to do with women and men. So the message around this feminism is what we've been hearing from the waters, because we've been talking to the waters. We've been understanding the power of consciousness and the water and the subconscious. And that when we tell the water, Dr. Emoto's work showed us that when we tell the water, it responds and it takes on the vibration that we told it, and this is our subconscious. It's also the feminine. When we're talking about healing the feminine and bringing the feminine back into our world where she's like, get Mary Magdalene back in the Bible was more than a whore, we just have a complete misconception of what it means to bring the feminine back into our life, you know? And she's saying you have to understand the feminine is our subconscious. It's our intuitive, it's our emotional. These are what's been cut out of the Bible, as well as the ancient mystery secrets of ISIS. I mean, we can get into that. And that's if somebody was asking about the white tiger, you can go down that road and find the white tiger. But this is what's activating is this incredible power within us, this Kundalini activation, but it's really about our energy field. To integrate ourselves in our world and come back to mother, it means we listen, we feel, we acknowledge, you know, we validate, we come to center. We act and then wait for a response. We respond to the universe. We listen to the waters. We listen to our body because her body's our body. We listen to our intuition. We listen to our emotions. We use the power of our emotions to elevate to this vibration of the vision so we can step onto that timeline. And until we start listening to our intuition, then we don't have the feminine, you know? So it's a very different way of looking at it, and it's for all of us, men and women, And we also have need a masculine revolution where the masculine gets his head out of his ass and starts to listen to the intuitive. Hello, hello. That's why we all need to go back and worship the mother because she's got everything we need, and she just wants to give and give and give you know, and being in mutual reciprocity like every single indigenous culture and worship with this goddess who brings life in a manifest world. When we get to be her body, we get to be representatives of this pure, pure love. But like a white tiger, it's power. There's power and authority in that pure love. And this is where we're finding this is Venus and Capricorn right now. Kind of a different type of authority. It's where women have been, the feminine has been subjugated, whether you're in a male body or a female body, right? The feminine has been subjugated. And there is this ferocious return and honoring of that wisdom and power and authority by every part of ourselves. And so that's why we all have to come back to her. And so this is really what this whole time is about because you can talk about source, you can talk about creator, you can talk about God, you can talk about Father, you can talk about Jesus, and all the representatives of spiritual teachers throughout time. Um, but the problem comes. Okay, we're coming back around now. And you get back to the beginning. The problem comes when you go, "Well, that's great, Father God, but how do I receive you?" Right? Can you tell me this? What good is the spiritual light if you can't receive it? That's why we come back to the mother, and it's essential and powerful.